The more we test, the more we find. And when you talked about the yielding of tests compared to Brazil, well, Brazil already had a very advanced molecular testing platform in many cities around Brazil. So they were testing a lot, and as much as you test, you will find positives. Lagos is testing a lot compared to other states in Nigeria, because we also have at least more of a background of molecular testing compared to other states. So we have 4 testing sites, and by next week or the week after, we're hoping to double those sites so that we'll even have a greater capacity to test and to find people who are positive for COVID-19. The plans for the lockdown, well, I can't speak for the incident commander, and I cannot speak for cabinet at this point in time. That's a cabinet decision. But generally speaking, I can say that the government is anxious to slowly reactivate Lagos State's economy, but to do it in such a way that we are now COVID-19 conscious. So you can carry on as much business as you possibly can with a changing way in which we move around, a changing way in which we conduct business. You can see that people are doing many virtual meetings. You don't leave your house. You conduct business using digital technology. You can transact without going to the bank. You can conduct meetings, even if you have to meet. As you can see here now, people are spatially distributed. Compared to pre-COVID, the whole place will be full. Everybody will be sitting next to each other. People are more conscious of sanitary conditions. People are more conscious of ventilation. So I think moving ahead, for example, the markets, we're going to try and decentralize the markets so that the markets are not places where you go to buy something and everybody is in a very tight, densely spaced. So I think moving forward, Lagos is going to look at an urban renewal plan that will make sure that our cities and certain areas in our local governments are not areas where people congregate in very tight spots. So I think that's the future that we're looking at in Lagos. Regarding the testing, we've so far performed 16,000 tests in Lagos, which is much higher than anywhere else in Nigeria. And we are planning to continue to test up to, we're planning to test up to about 1,000 tests a day very soon. So in the next month or 2, we're going to be ramping up our capacity to test. How much does it cost to test? Well, for now, the government is providing testing free of charge. And the government pays about 40,000 to 50,000 naira per test. But as we ramp up our testing, we're going to have to try and use some means of subsidizing those tests, either through insurance or through some contributions from donors or from developmental partners to help us to subsidize the tests. For now, the state government is providing COVID-19 testing free of charge. And all citizens who need to be tested for COVID-19 because they are not feeling well or they've had a close contact can get that test free of charge at any of our COVID-19 testing sites in the 4 laboratories. So I think on that note, I will hand over the mic to some of my colleagues who will talk about the civil service workspace post or in COVID-19 and post-COVID-19, and some attributes around what you can do to eat a healthy diet and live a healthy lifestyle that will boost your immune system so that you can resist COVID-19, and if you do catch COVID-19, that you will have an asymptomatic or mild disease profile of corona disease. Thank you.